Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sanford Khan here, business author and speaker. Welcome to this YouTube video entitled Never, I repeat, never do this one thing when you're in a debt bubble. When I say you, when we are in a debt bubble as a nation. What is this one thing you don't do? It is when politicians raise taxes. It is the inclination of politicians. We're in a debt bubble to finance a deficit in the United States. What applies to the United States applies to other countries too, but I will speak primarily of the United States. We're in a deficit of $1.5 to $2 trillion and an economic expansion, and it's closer to $2 trillion. So what's the path of least resistance for politicians, probably any party, is to raise taxes. No, you got to understand this. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, right? You're not going to debate me on that. In the same vein, as an analogy, never raise taxes when you're in a debt bubble. Why? Because raising taxes is a deterrent, is a depressant to economic growth. It'll suck liquidity out of the economy. You understand that? It sucks liquidity out of the economy. And when you're in a debt bubble, basically an economy built on a house of cards, that's what it is. When you're in a debt bubble, the economy is built on a house of cards. You suck liquidity out of the economy. What do you think is going to happen to the house of cards? The consequences. It's going to collapse. You won't have to worry about inflation. It'll be outright deflation you'll have to worry about. And you take a debt bubble plus deflation, you're talking about economic disaster. Just because we're in the 2020s, a new century, well, the 1930s seems like prehistoric in a way of speaking. It can't happen again. Bull. It could definitely happen again. We're in a major debt bubble now that it far exceeds what we had in the 1920s. Far exceeds it. We never had anything like this in our history. You don't raise taxes. The consequences will be very ugly. Very ugly. You don't want that. You either keep taxes the same or lower them. If you do lower them, you got to get a handle on spending. If you don't get a handle on spending and you lower them, the deficit could even get larger. But you got to get a handle on spending if you're going to lower taxes. Unfortunately, politicians of either party in the United States will never probably get a handle on spending until their backs are against the wall, and that may soon happen for reasons I'm not going to get into this video. But there's no way that we could keep going this way. Anyways, that's the major point of this video is like 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Don't raise taxes when you're in a debt bubble. The results, consequences will be ugly. Not might be. Not might be. Will be ugly. You understand that? It's your future at risk. Anyways, I spoke long enough. Appreciate if you could hit the like symbol and subscribe to my channel. See you again. Take care.